Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video review. This time we have from the Mattel Multiverse line, the Collect and Connect Trench Warrior series, the Aquaman wave, Mera. So yeah, going over the actual package here, you do get a nice artwork of Mera on the front. And you get the same artwork on the side as well. And then on the back you get the Collect to Connect figure with the rest of the figure in these, or rest of the figures in the assortment. I am reviewing all the figures in the assortment, as well as the Trench Warrior himself. I did find them at Walmart. I bought the entire series when I found them. They had one of each, and I picked them all up. And then I'm also going to rank the wave in a separate video, so look forward to that. So now going over Mera here, this was a figure that I wasn't like super excited for in the wave, but seeing her in person, it did kind of excite me, especially with the color of her suit. I think that in person it does look quite cool. Excuse me. So going over the actual face sculpt. This is the hardest part of the figure, in my opinion. Mattel is not known for their face sculpts, you know, they're not like fantastic at it, and this is unfortunately no exception. I'm not really seeing Amber Heard in there. I think from the extreme side is probably the best angle of this thing. From the bottom, from the top, from just even a little bit of a side, I really don't see it. She looks very generic. It's only when you get like extreme side that I think that she does resemble her a bit. But overall, I'm not seeing it much. I think that the cheeks are a little too rounded. They need to be a little sharper, and then that might bring out the actress's likeness slightly more. But unfortunately, just from this, you know, from the sculpt that we have here, you really don't see it. So that is unfortunate. If that's something that like really bothers you, then this is going to be an issue. If not, it's okay. I will say that the Aquaman one himself, that figure has a pretty decent likeness, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of the hair in some aspects, but the face sculpt himself is actually really pretty good. Unfortunately, I do find that toy lines seem to have a harder time when doing a woman's face sculpt as opposed to a man. With a man, there's more sharp edges that are easier to sculpt, I assume, that, you know, have more definition. They usually have more lines in their face too, so it's harder to get a really good looking face sculpt out of a woman's face, usually for toy companies, and again, no exception here, which is unfortunate. So if that like bothers you to the extreme, then this is not a figure for you. But if you can kind of look past it and look at some of the other aspects of the figure, then this one might still be good for you. Overall, I absolutely love the costume though. I love this kind of a honeycombed effect. It's all sculpted, none of it's just painted, which is great, but then the paint that they put on top of it is super cool. It's like this wonderful, I almost want to say turquoise, but it's more on the blue spectrum than it is green, but it has a bit of a turquoise look. Metallic paint, which just looks super cool. It's super bright. It makes her hair just pop like crazy because she's got this really bright red hair. But I do like the wash that they've put into the hair. It gives it a realistic look, and I like the sculpt of the hair too a lot. I think it looks great. And then just in the middle section, she has just some of the honeycomb effects have a different shade of blue, which I think looks very cool. And she has the Aquaman kind of symbol at the belt there. She does come with a few accessories. Two are these kind of power posed hands accessories where she's manipulating water, because that's obviously a power that she has. I think it looks very cool. The water is of course just attached to the hand. It's kind of flowing off of it, and you have this like dark translucent that kind of fades into this kind of white bubble-ish type of thing at the end there. I think it looks very nice. It's fun to pose her like this. You can pose her fighting the trench warriors like this, and it looks pretty cool. Excuse me again. But then you can also interchange the hands, and I will say that the hands are popped in very tightly, so you do have to really get a nice pull there. But you can interchange them for this, and then you can have like the spear. I don't know if this is like a scepter that she uses. I don't remember seeing her with this at all in the trailer. I could be wrong though. Or this is maybe just a spear that she uses in a scene when she like kills a trench warrior, something like that. I don't know. But it's a little odd. I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, if you want like all your characters to have some sort of like scepter looking thing, then you know this kind of works. But I prefer her with the other accessories of her using the water. I think that just looks a lot cooler, in my opinion. Doing a bit of a size comparison here. Here she is with Arthur. And see, the two of them look quite nice together. She is almost as tall as him, I will say, which probably isn't accurate. I think that the actor... Oh, what's his name? Why can't I remember his name? Oh, Jason Momoa. I believe that he's pretty tall in real life, so I don't think that this is super accurate when it comes to height, but it's not bad. It's certainly not bad at all. I think that she does look quite cool. And then just another quick comparison with Orm. As you can see, looking quite nice as well. Her colors actually match Orm a little bit more more in the kind of blue pastel-y type of colors. Overall, though, I do like this Mera figure. The face sculpt is a huge bummer, though, and if that is like a huge problem for you, then, you know, this figure isn't going to be saved. Like, if you can't get past the head sculpt not being just then you're not going to enjoy this figure no matter what, so don't even pick it up. But if you can kind of just get past that and enjoy some of the other aspects of the figure, particularly the sculpting on the clothing, as well as the great color of the her costume, then this is a pretty decent figure, I must say. So overall, you know, again, great aspects in some areas, and then some kind of poor ones in others. But it's kind of up to you to decide. I am quite happy that I do have it. And again, if it wasn't for the color and the sculpting of the costume, this would be definitely a disappointing figure. But I do also like the accessories that she comes with as well, which helps kind of elevate her. So there you go. That's my review of the Mattel Multiverse DC Trench Warrior Collect to Connect wave from the Aquaman series Mera. Let me know what you guys think of her, and thanks so much for watching.